match of the evening. Let's get right into it. OOP Zeus versus Anoose. I think that's ODP. I think it's ODP. Yeah, it's ODP Zeus. It's ODP Zeus. And ODP.
And I don't
ODP.
think his name is spelled correctly.
Yeah, Zeus's name.
I think Zeus.
It's funny because the person who runs the stream,
I didn't say nothing.
His tag is typo. We're seeing typo at his finest right now.
All right,
with the typos.
But we digress. Let's get into it. We got Zeus, aka Chewy. This is my boy. He is such a fantastic guy. Always has pocket characters and showing me some crazy business in this game. And we have our boy Anoose, who is a fantastic Link player. Does so much work. But, you know, that's his signature character. I don't think I've really seen him play much else. But right now, Zeus is showing me an Ike, which I have not played yet. And this is the perfect example of what I'm talking about.
So the one thing I know about Zeus is the way that he plays the game is to really frustrate his opponent. Anoose, unfortunately, is unable to use the bomb the way that he wanted to, ends up throwing that stock away.
Right.
But let's not forget his performance last week against Sparking Zero. While he didn't win the set, it was very close. And Zeus is a solid player, but I'm not sure if he has quite the skill that Sparking Zero does. So I think that Anoose might actually bring this back.
No, you know, and it's absolutely possible. But here's the thing, is that you come to tournaments for a couple of different reasons. Some people come here to win. Other people come here to make friends. Other people come here to experiment and figure out, you know, this new tech that I discovered, is it something worthwhile? And, you know, sometimes people will throw away games to just see if it works, see if it's viable. And maybe that is the case here. He's someone who's experimenting. But Zeus is generally someone who can come out here, find weird tech, and really exploit it. So I'm constantly looking out for him to make some cool new stuff. Now, granted, even if he loses this game and he goes into the next one, he has a ton of pocket characters that are very, very viable.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be seeing Anoose. It seems like he wants to play neutral, a bit more projectile heavy, and then catch Zeus off guard with some dash attacks and grabs. He got the grab there. It gets another one. Ooh, tried to go for the spin attack conversion, but Zeus landed on the platform instead and ends up punishing that perfectly and takes the stock.
Now, right now, you have Zeus ahead, and he's a bit on the heavier side. Oh, my goodness. I lied. I'm sorry. Yeah, so he's going to be fine, though. Here's what he does. He comes back on, jumps back. You have a couple of options, right? You come, use side B to get back onto this, to push to the side of the stage, wall jump off, and then jump back on. Or you can get really close and use that up B.
And I think what Zeus is going to be trying to do in regards to combat that edge guard, those recovery options from Zeus, is that he's going to be throwing out those projectiles, trying to stuff the quick draw there.
There you go. That's how you punish. And Chewy's saying, you know what? Yes, you're right. That was a good job.
You did well.
You did nice.
Okay, so Anoose has a bit of a deficit here, but he can make this up really quickly.
Oh, wow! He had so much butter on that.
Yeah, and maybe cardiac fries
combos.
Oh, Anoose able to make it back safely. No, falls right into that F smash. Zeus.
Look at, yo, they're having fun though. They're boys. You see Anoose just sitting there smiling.
These two are friends. They play together, you know, from time to time at Overzealous.
Yes.
Shout outs to Zale.
Big shout outs to King Zale. He is in the building. I don't know if he's competing. I gotta check. But right now, this is... Oh, did you see that? He put the bomb on the ground, used the tether, shoved it, and pushed it out that much closer to Zeus. That was really neat.
Interesting stuff by Anoose. He needs to have some more tricks like that as he's down. Goes for the up B. It's not going to be enough. Oh, just kidding. Lands right. It does push Zeus just far enough. And we have a last stock situation.
Oh, positional advantage. Butter on it. Good job avoiding it. Right now, Anoose has a little bit of momentum, but it's quickly stuffed out.
You know, Zeus, that forward smash got an early conversion before, but Anoose seems like he's learning from those mistakes, and he's been punishing those edge guard opportunities ever since.
Up airs, trying to not let Zeus get on the ground, and he's doing a good job so far. Okay. Continuing the onslaught, not going to have it. Has positional advantage and gives it up. Now he's trying to fight his way back in.
What's Zeus's play here? What's he trying to do?
Right now, Zeus is looking to see if he can get that horizontal movement that Ike has so well and try to get that mix-up.
You're right. Oh, wow. He tried to go for the F-smash there, but Anoose was able to pull his shield out just in time. Very tense moment right here. Anoose maybe with an opportunity. No, it's back in neutral here.
He's doing a good job of controlling space. Now, that's something you have to worry about with Link is those projectiles. Projectiles do such a great job of having areas of zoning that your opponent has to worry about. Whether it's the Rang that covers great horizontal distance or the bomb that can cover and start up combos. And there's so many things to keep in mind.
We're not really seeing Zeus using that quick draw option as often on the stage like we've seen other Ikes like Spark and Strongbad use.
You're right. It has been a lot less. And maybe that's definitely a style choice, but it's also something to think about because you can use that side B, cover the distance very quickly, and jump cancel out and get different options.
Oh, He lands the forward air. Will it be enough?
Oh, he
Zeus-
wanted to style. He wanted to go out.
Yeah, Anoose. Oh, he tried to use the quick draw there, try to close the gap. Very tense moment right now. The next hit should get it. Another opportunity here for Zeus. Anoose using that tether.
No.
Wow, tricky recovery there.
That's the grab. Is he going to look for setups for up B?
Oh,
up
and finishes it with the up air. Great
Yes.
situation there. Very tense moment overall.
Solid.
Wow.
Okay. That is
Yo,
fantastic.
damage taken 679. Good lord. Good lord.
That dude knows how to deal with the pain. He's just a tank, soaks it all up. But this is what I'm talking about. Exactly what I said. This man has deep pockets.
He does, and by switching it up to Sonic, it's going to mean that that Anoose is going to have to be a little bit more careful pulling out some of those projectiles,
Right.
seeing as Sonic is a very quick character.
Yes, he
Incredibly
covers
quick character.
in neutral, covers the distance so quickly, and you will always see him pushing, exactly just like that. He will be pushing and pressing your buttons. He wants to get in as quickly as possible and never give you a second to really breathe, set up your options.
Yeah.
Even on the tech chase, he's so great at covering options.
And we're seeing some of that right now. Anoose earlier tried to pull out a bomb, but found himself right in the face of Zeus. It's going to be really interesting to see how he decides to adapt, seeing as he's dealing with a much quicker character now.
And you also have to worry about spikes now. That recovery option is very limited. What did I say? What did I say?
Beautiful conversion by Zeus to take the first stock of this game.
God, nothing but the foot. He showed him those Nikes. He showed him those Jordans and said, this is what we're going to do. All right,
New
now,
shoe song. Shout out to the Boondocks.
got my Vans on, what they look like sneakers? You remember that track? All right, we're getting in there.
New shoes. No, we're good. Okay, so Zeus there trying to make up this differential, doing a good job of piling on the damage, but he really needs to find some kind of a conversion. I think that Sonic's smaller size and lighter weight is going to make it so that it's going to be a little bit more difficult for him to convert with those down throw into up Bs.
That was a great grab. Okay, he's looking for that next hit. He's trying to keep Zeus and Sonic at bay, but right now he's having a really rough time. And just like that, controlling the space, pushing out Anoose.
Oh, he finds the spin attack, does not quite land on the side that he was hoping for, ends up putting Zeus back onto the stage.
Look at Chewy right now in the player cam. He looks so evil. He's just sitting here saying, you know
He
what?
looks like Ganondorf.
Yeah. Don't talk to him about his forward tilt Ganondorf.
Yo, that forward tilt Ganondorf. I'm sad we're not seeing it right now. The final battle would have been hype.
Oh,
Okay.
another dash. Dude, that's how he's been controlling it. He's been sensing whenever Anoose wanted to press a button, do something to rebuttal, and been doing those dash attacks so quickly. Good fair, pushing him out. This is going to be a rough stock, and that's it.
He doesn't get the bomb jump that he was hoping for, and because of that, he loses another stock, while Zeus finally loses his first one. Anoose planting in that quick aerial to take that stock. Okay, so he has some time. He's pulling out the projectile, throws it away, unfortunately, and here comes Zeus once again on the offensive. Gets the forward air and the spring to
That's how you
confirm.
do it.
What a stock by Zeus.
That's how you do it. Oh my goodness. All right, going in there. They're looking for that neutral. Good dash attack. Same thing we've been expecting. Consistently pushing, even while he's on his back. Anoose does not have a second here to breathe.
And he's just having a really rough time dealing with this character switch.
At exactly what I've been saying, right? Is that he is showing a mastery of this character.
Ooh.
He got greedy. He got greedy,
he
but
got a
that's a
little greedy.
signature of Zeus. Zeus
He would-
loves to show off.
He
loves to have a
his
little bit of style.
He loves to get a little greedy
He
from
loves
time
to add
time.
that little extra sriracha.
Yeah,
He wants to add that spice.
Yo, I love Sriracha, man.
Everybody does.
I could do a whole match commentating about Sriracha, but I'm not going to for the viewers' sake. Zeus planting in that quick forward tilt. Nice option to stuff out that option, and confirms with another forward air.
Ooh, hey.
Great stuff by Zeus. You know, he's been using a lot of those forward airs. It's one of those if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of moments.
Absolutely.
And Zeus honestly doesn't really have to fix it because Anoose hasn't been adapting to it as best as he possibly can.
And that's also, you're very true, and that's exactly what he has for a mentality. Whenever I first started playing against his Ganon, his forward tilt Ganon, it was the roughest thing. And it was so humiliating losing to this one normal the entire time. But that's how you have to play against him. You have to say he's going to abuse that until you prove him wrong, that he cannot use it anymore, and respect you.
Okay, so let's get right into this final round of this set. Anoose with the counter pick here of Dreamland. Interesting. I think he maybe wants to use those longer blast zones, so he'll have more opportunities potentially to set up for those bomb jump recoveries. Though, seeing as Zeus was able to convert most of those stocks with the forward air meteor, I'm not sure if it's the best counter pick.
Yeah, I'm inclined. See, here's the thing, is that Sonic gets a lot of his skills not from while ever he's on the stage. It's usually things that lead up on the stage,
like
to
right
those
there.
forward airs, to those up Bs that push down that projectile, that finish off the stock.
Wow, and wow, talk about a dominating entrance. I'm shocked for words. That was about under 30 seconds when that first stock was taken from
You're absolutely
Anoose.
right. Oh, positioning. Now, see, you have those moments where you can you're at peace, you can pull out your projectiles, you can play your game, and when you have those moments, sometimes things are in your favor, just like this. Now, the question is, how long can you retain this? Because Sonic has such a good job of closing the gap, he only has to make one good read, and then the tech chase situation is on.
Hey, no, I think I'm understanding more and more as to why Anoose chose this stage. He wants a bigger stage where he can move around, throw out those projectiles more, but he wants to avoid a flatter stage because that's when Sonic is more dominant.
Yes.
He can use Zeus can essentially use that flat stage and close the distance very quickly, but the platforms here allow some kind of a mix-up essentially in regards to how Zeus is going to approach.
Dropping that.
How Anoose can approach as well.
Oh no, not going for it yet. Oh, punish. No, not just yet.
Anoose is doing a good job of bringing this game back, but he's going a little bit too committal there. He needs to really respect Zeus's quick speed, because if he throws out an option early...
No. Yo, you can see it on Chewie's face.
Yeah.
Zeus did not want that to happen. I think he wanted maybe a homing attack. Maybe he wanted... I don't know what he wanted.
Oh, he tried to go for that fair follow-up there, but I think Anoose was really patient. Ooh, hits him with the spring. Will it be enough? No, Anoose scrappy, living once again, despite Zeus's edge guard attempts.
You're going to see him use that quite a bit. It's a good... There's two good things that you can get from it. You can get the ability to box someone out with it, or you can have some drop down on them and maybe make your approach back down to the stage a little bit more safer.
Really trying to
punish? No, he tried to grit the grab, but Sonic doesn't have the best grab range.
Yeah, and because of that, Zeus unable to get the punish he was hoping for. Anoose has positional advantage here. It's with the projectile, trying to set up some kind of projectile walls, making it harder for Zeus to really come in on the offensive. Oh, that boomerang pulls him in right into that side B, but Zeus able to make it back regardless, and we're back at neutral.
There it is, getting another dash attack, following it up. Neutral. He tried to get the fair, not spacing it. Okay, how's he committing? I think he wanted that bear to push him back into the stage.
Tense moment right now.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, hits him with that forward smash, and Anoose 3 stocks to 1 against Zeus. Completely different game from that last one.
Zeus is going to look for that setup. He's putting that out, boxing him out. That's going to be it.
Yeah, he hits the spring. Tried to go for a bomb recovery attempt there, but Zeus was able to get the confirm.
Now, here's what happens. Right now, you know as well as I do, Zeus wants nothing but positional advantage and looking for a gimp. And he's got it right now.
Oh!
He's not going to... He didn't sweet spot it, though.
Yeah, he
It's a
didn't
very
go for
specific time during that fair that you are going to get that spike.
You're right about this. Zeus is hungry to get that gimp, hungry to close that gap. And Anoose is kind of capitalizing on this a little bit, playing a very patient game, saying, come to me, come to me, come to my wall of projectiles. But if he's not careful, this tech lead that he has could be gone, as we're seeing right now.
Are you seeing this tech chase? This is ridiculous!
Zeus is just making the most of Sonic's really fast speed, absurd speed, might I add.
What did I say?
To really rack on that percentage, but Anoose with a little bit of momentum, trying to close this game out before it goes to a last stock situation.
This character is so good at just react. If you have the technical skills, if you have the finesse to be able to react to your opponent and read him, you can really abuse Sonic at neutral, and especially on the standing game.
Ooh, so Anoose is at that kill percentage. All Zeus really needs is one opportunity.
He needs 2 opportunities.
Anoose got the opportunity instead and ends up taking that set 2-1. Very heartfelt. Apologies. Heartfelt, hard fought. Can't even speak right now.
It's
Still
okay.
A little shaken up.
It's a bit much to take in. I know Sonic is hard to talk about.
He is. He goes so fast. He's
It's
rolling
so fast.
around at the speed of sound. I'm good.
I'll tell you what, though. Chewie is, Chewie's such a great player. He has so much, depth in his character pockets. And you saw that he said, you know what, I'm going to make that switch really quickly. And you saw exactly what I'm talking about. Sonic is such a great pick for him because he can really abuse that reaction time that he has, have great tech chases, and do fantastic work.
But it's because Anoose was able to adapt to some of Zeus's tricks, some of that style, and really usurp the momentum from him that he's able to take that set 2-1.